Some of you may heard about the Exclusion Act, but how many of you actually know what is it? Tonight in San Francisco, Chinese people getting around and share their story of growing up in San Francisco Chinatown and how the fact deeply affect their life.
My name is Rennie Young. I'm the artistic and founding director of Chinese Whispers, a research and storytelling project about the Chinese who helped build the Transcontinental Railroad and the settlements of the American West. Tonight's event was about the legacy of the Chinese Exclusion Act. And the emphasis is as much on the legacy as on the Exclusion Act, because people tend to think of legislations as kind of like one-shot things. It happened, here's a law. Well, it leaves a legacy. And the Exclusion Act, which went from 1882 to 1943, really covered generations of Chinese Americans in this country and impacted families, individuals in their lives in very complex ways. So tonight's event was to explore some of these impacts, some of these histories, and to provide an opportunity for the public to hear about them and also to dialogue about them.
When she was born in China.
She's one of the smartest ladies you ever met.
In her teens, she took on the identity of Kong Saw.
So she sent me home to America. She wanted to make sure I had a good life.
I would come to discover that her journey was filled with the drama and consequences of historical events, fearful risks, tragic sacrifices, and survival through lies and deception.
If anyone asks you where you come from, say Hawaii.
Why, Mommy? Ima said you're from China.
Never mind. Just say Hawaii, okay?
These Couplets is a film about my relationship to my mother and how, in fact, because she didn't talk about her past, I was unable to find out anything about her life. It was as if her life started the minute she came here. And so growing up in America in the 50s, when it was more a white America than it is now, it was very hard for an American-born Chinese to know where you fit in. You know, I didn't know that much about my Chinese background because my mother and father didn't talk too much about it, and I didn't feel like I fit into the white society, so I felt very much caught in between two cultures.
In San Francisco, I'm Chloe Hao for Academy of Art University, KR News.